Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing very well. Welcome, everybody, to another live stream. You guys see what I'm doing right now? I'm just fucking warming up my nipples right now because my nipples are so fucking hard. They're so hard. Everybody, pinch my nipples! Pinch my nipples! Let's go, guys. This is gonna be a really good live stream. Man, we're just gonna give it like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then we're gonna have a really good live stream with some more questions and answers. I'm just gonna let you guys chill while I refill my Coke and whiskey. I'll be right back, guys. All right, let's go, guys. Gotta stir my drink. Gotta stir that fucking drink. Let's go, boys. All right, so welcome everybody. Cheers to a bull market continuing. Cheers to another massive day. And cheers to my 3 favorite words in the world. Okay, my 3 favorite words, just say with me, Philakone was right. My 4 favorite words was Philakone was right again. Okay, guys, man, I'm telling you, if you guys follow me, you're just gonna make money because I make a pretty good amount of money in the market because I've been in the game. So welcome everybody to another live stream. Today's date is now December the 11th, and we're about 1 month and 5 days now after the Trump election, and the market's just absolutely flying. Everybody's making money. I've been in the game now for about 9 years, so 2 bull markets, 2 bear markets. This is my 3rd bull market, a few $1,000,000 later. For those that have been following me for a long time, thank you. You guys probably all remember me living in my parents' basement when I was like 30 years old. I'm now 40 years old. I fucking feel great. I'm in great health and shape. I lost 55 pounds. I have a 6-pack now. I feel fucking great. I feel strong. I feel healthy. I was able to retire my parents. 9 years ago, I remember asking for my parents for like $1 or $2 at a time because I wanted to buy cigarettes or alcohol or marijuana. And they were basically supporting me in my 30s, and something needed to change. I discovered what Ethereum was before I even knew what crypto was. I found Ethereum, and then I ended up basically mining 200 Ethereum over 2 years in 2015, 2016. Then I bought 200 Ethereum, and then I sold 400 Ethereum in around May, June of 2017 for $350 each, which brought it to $140,000. And that was like completely life-changing money. And instead of blowing that money and, buying drugs or alcohol or traveling, took that money, put it back into the market, bought EOS, Omizi Go, IOTA, XRP, and more Ethereum. And I turned that into my first 7 figures. And here we are 9 years later. I'm now running a multi-million-dollar portfolio, living pretty much, the dream kind of life where I get to travel wherever I want. I have a $2 million condo. I fly business class. I retired my parents. I paid for their mortgage. But more importantly, I'm here to help you guys succeed because my ultimate goal in crypto is not to give a shit about how crypto does. Like, I honestly don't care about how Bitcoin, penetrates the market in the world. I don't care about how people are developing apps on Ethereum. I don't care about how Solana or Polkadot is changing. I don't give a shit though. I just care about making a shit ton of money in the market so I can enjoy life the way it should be meant to be enjoyed. To have zero stress, to have freedom, to be alleviated from the burdens of modern day society, to not have to be a slave to society, working till you're 65 years old, working for that pension just so you can retire. Then finally, maybe you'll be able to go on a trip. You're gonna go to Italy somewhere and go on a boat cruise in Amsterdam at 65 years old. but you're just too fucking tired, man. You can't even stay up past 7 p.m. anymore because you spent your whole fucking life working for that pension, working for that 9 to 5, being a slave to society. I'm not here for that, and neither are you. So I'm here to extract the maximum amount of profits from this crypto bull market, and then I'm gone. I'm never gonna be in crypto again except to only hold long term and invest. And because of that, I want to see you guys do hyper successfully as well. And the ultimate goal is to see everybody change their life from where you are now to get to where you want to be. Because the amount of hard work that you put in now, today, the next week, the next month, it's going to be life fucking changing money. So I assure you that if you guys follow me, you are in good hands. So let's start. That was a good speech, guys. That was a really good speech. When I retire from crypto, I'm going to become a motivational speaker, guys. Okay, so let's talk about my positions first of all. If you followed me yesterday in my live stream where I had the question and answer period, I was in a $530,000 long position, and I was actually down like $30,000 or $40,000 during the live stream. But here we are today, guys. Let's turn this on so you guys can see everything very transparently, because I am one of the most transparent people that you guys will see in crypto. So here we are today, guys. You can see everything here. You can see that I'm actually up $52,000 now today. Another day of life-changing money, right? It's like every day, like this has been my day trading profits in the past 30 days, guys. I'm up $328,000 day trading. And these winning days, they don't count because some days I'm actually probably up like 25 days. But the reason it says 18 is because some days I'm not trading, but I'm being charged a funding fee for the positions that I'm in. So because of that, I get a negative P&L for that day. But realistically, I'm probably at like a 85 to 90% win streak. Yes, I have some losing days too. And this is more like the test before the next major run that's gonna happen, because it's right after the election, the altcoins are picking up. It's only the first wave, the second wave corrected. So I'm like kind of testing the waters to see how the market is actually reacting right now. So in the next wave, which is this one coming up, the third wave that I believe is starting, that's where I'm gonna be putting in like millions of dollars, like $1 to $2 million long positions. So I've increased my trading volume now to about $42 million of trading volume a month, which is very substantial, right? Very, very huge volume that I'm trading to scalp. I expect this to reach close to about $100 million a month in terms of volume. And I expect my profits to average between 500,000 to about 1 million in day trading profits alone in the next wave coming up for the next few months. So my portfolio now ended up skyrocketing today. So I was at like a little bit over, I'll show you guys it. I was up a little bit over 7 million last time. It actually ended up dipping by about $1 million last time during the big dip. So today alone, my portfolio ended up going upwards by about $731,000. But I'm still like, I'm still actually down on some coins, I believe. I think I'm down on, I think I'm actually down on some coins. Yeah, TIA, I actually cut it out already, and FET, and I haven't done anything with it yet. It's just in USDT. But believe it or not, I bought TIA and FET at the very top. That's why I'm still down. So my biggest position is still Bitcoin and Ethereum, where I hold 35% for Bitcoin and about 15% for Ethereum. But I'll be shedding about $1.5 million very soon in Bitcoin, and I'll be shifting it into Ethereum and Solana and Render, Superverse, and also Polkadot. So those are going to be some of the main runners of mine, and most likely some into Cardano and XLM or Monero as well. Okay. So I also have like some HBAR. I regret not getting more. I regret not getting more Cardano as well, and HBAR, and yeah, and also like I'm definitely going to be letting go of like I'm not going to ever carry FET or TIA again. So the market's been really good. I'm up about 50K, 55K today, but let's get into some of the reasons why you guys should have bought. So if you followed yesterday's video, I explained very clearly why you should have bought, okay? And if you don't follow these instructions, man, you're gonna get fucking left behind, I'm telling you. because my job is to live, eat, and breathe crypto. I manage 26 clients right now that total over $65 million in total capital. I also manage one of the largest Discord groups in the world as well. And also know that the Discord group for the elite tier guys, I'm keeping it open till the end of the month only, till the end of the year. So January 1st, I'm gonna close it permanently for signups in 2025. So the only time you'll be able to get in is basically now till the end of the year. So if you want to join my elite tier with a 60% discount where I call every single position and every single trade that I take, you guys need to get in it right now and take a look at the link below. So the way that Bitcoin was trending, and don't worry guys, I'm gonna make sure I follow all of the questions that you have and answer the majority of them as well, okay? So Bitcoin was trending like this, guys. We see a major higher low pattern. This one was a shakeout, so I still consider that a higher low due to the way that it ended up closing. And then we got this period where the market was absolutely rocked, right? They were very, very scared of what was going on. And because of that, many people ended up, feeling that fear, man, right? So this right here, but as soon as, like, you guys can take a look, okay? Like, I'm just gonna give you guys an example of what I said to my clients, okay? I said to them, as soon as this happened, this was at 12 in the morning, right? So you can see, like, I replied to basically every client around 12 in the morning that day. So right here is where I told all of my clients, like right there, this white vertical line, this is at 12. So just to give you an example, right, on my WhatsApp here, I messaged all of my clients and I'm like, I'll be sure to reply tomorrow. It's time to buy right now after this major last dip. I don't have much time to explain. Coins retraced 0.5 fib already, and BTC had a major rejection going down. The time to DCA would be now to a little lower if we go, but most coins are recovering hard. So around 12 o'clock at midnight, which is basically where this white line is, I informed everybody, including my Discord group as well, that you need to fucking start buying. And here we are today making a major recovery. So another major price point that we needed to recover from was $99,600, which was the high of right there. Okay, the high was right there. So if we close today with this type of green candle above the previous high that we hit, there's a very strong possibility that we're going to continue further. But if I look at the bear side, it's also possible that we're going to make basically one more hit and then we drop to the downside. So this might be like one of the very final waves that we see. I'm not sure about that, to be quite honest. Okay, so it's definitely still a time to be a little bit safe. But based off of price action, we can see that the bullish daily candle is just fucking massive today. And we can also evaluate it by the recovery, right? In the coin market cap that moved up 9% for total one. And then total two also ended up move. Holy shit, it's so hot in here today. I got to turn on the air conditioner. Okay, so the total three market cap ended up moving a substantial amount as well. So if we take a look at the total three market cap, or the total two rather, which is the crypto market cap minus Bitcoin, we can see that we reached the high over there. This is the November 21 high, the altcoin season in 2021. So naturally, we're gonna find some resistance right here, but I don't think we're gonna break it, but maybe not for a while, maybe to like, if I had to guess when the true altcoin season will begin, and we broke above this previous high, probably like February is what I'm guessing. Late January, early February is when we'll smash it. But today is a beautiful recovery by Bitcoin, and it seems like it's gonna finish up this final wave, okay? So if I took a look at how Bitcoin is trending right now, this is how it's most likely trending, okay? This is a 1, this is a 2, 3, 4, 5. That finishes the very first wave in here, okay? That's the first wave. So this is the 1, okay? So right here is a 1 of the very first wave of the structure. This is a 2, okay? And now we're like basically making multiple threes. So I think that Bitcoin is making like the first wave coming up, and then 2 is gonna come down, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, right? But maybe not exactly like that, but you guys get what I mean. I think that this is gonna be a much more volatile season than the next one. So this is gonna make basically a wave 3, right? So this is gonna finish the wave 3 now, right? And then basically when that finishes, this is going to be the 1, the 2, this will be the 3, this will be a 4, and we have a blow off top to 5. That will probably hit like 200,000, maybe 250,000. So this looks to be a very beautiful structure of how everything is looking right now. So this is the first subwave that's forming in my eyes. And I think it's the first subwave because of the choppy correction that we see in here, right? So I'm seeing that like this is basically, you know, a 1 somewhere in there, a 2, this is like a maybe a 3, this is like a 4, and this is like a 5 that's finishing soon. A 5 will probably finish before the end of the year. And also if you look at like altcoins, okay guys, this was really important to understand, right? Every single coin ended up making like 5 waves already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it made 5 waves. So because of that, like for example, Polkadot ended up hitting 7.6. 7.6, I called it to everybody, guys, in my Discord group, man. I'm telling you, 7.6 is a resistance dating back from like September of 2022. So it's like a 2-year support, right? And it hits it twice, and then it bounces. So I'm now expecting Polkadot to basically start like the 3rd wave soon. That's why I'm in my position right now. This position is roughly $900,000 on top of adding 750K to my long-term portfolio that I won't touch. I think that this swing position is probably going to end up making me like, honestly, like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million just to hold it. So I would rather take the risk of buying now and maybe a little bit drop will happen, right? Like just think about the 2 risks, guys. Like every coin is fucking dropping 40, 50% already, like a Fibonacci. Like look at the Fib structure. It's dropped 50%, guys, 50%. Why would you not buy? Like because you are so fucking greedy. You wanna wait till 0.618 level? Like really? You're gonna be that fucking greedy? And you're gonna wait for another tiny drop from 0.5 to like 618 golden ratio? You want to wait for another 12% because you're greedy or scared? What the fuck, man? That makes no sense at all. Every time there's like a major drop in the market that hits like a really relevant support point, you fucking buy in a bull market, okay? You keep buying until the bull market ends, until Bitcoin says that we're at a top, until the pi cycle top indicator shows up, until chandelier exit indicators end up like showing bearishness, until the kernel regression model shows that we've broken the trend, until the EMAs, the bull market support band, ends up showing that we're bearish, until the short-term bubble risk assessment shows that we're now in the bright red zone, until the historical risk levels show that we're at a 1 level. But right now we are far from it. So why do you have this fucking fear to buy? I'm sure that a lot of you guys are watching this and like, oh, I wish I got in. Damn right you should have got in. Like stop having your fucking dick tied up in a bunch right now and having your fucking period 24 hours a day. I just find the confidence to buy and hold in a bull market. You are going to be very thankful that you did. But if you're going to live a life of fear, like, you know, like you're hopping, you know, like you're on a fence, okay? You're on a fucking fence. You're about to climb this fence. You see it so green on the other side. Where you are is really shitty. It's like brown. The grass is dead. All the animals are fucking dead. Everyone's a loser. But on the other side, it's so damn green. You climb up to the top of the fence, you look around, and you see all the green pastures, which is a metaphor for if you had longed the position. But you get to the top of the fence, and you're so fucking scared of the unknown. You're scared to embrace the unknown. You're scared to go to that unknown green side that has so much more beauty. So what do? You go back to your side of the fence. That's not good, guys. You got to live in the life of fear and uncertainty sometimes and embrace it and have that willingness to adapt. Otherwise, you're not going to do really well in this kind of bull market, right? So right now, I'm super bullish, guys. Like, I'm super bullish until proving otherwise. I'm not going to live a life of fear and be like, you know, you're in a relationship and then you're going to live your whole fucking relationship be like, oh, what if she cheats on me? What if she meets another guy? What if? If only that, if only this, life is not full of fucking if onlys. Just be brave, be confident about everything. Get into your positions and hold it. Because now that we've rallied, like every coin's rallied 20%, 25%, 30%. Then the thing is, even if it dropped a little bit further, you can't say to yourself like, right now I'm up like 51K or something, right? If the market drops a little bit further, I'm not gonna say, oh, I should have taken my profit. No, I'm gonna be like, at least I got in, right? At least I got in. I'm confident. I didn't miss out on it. And even if it dropped a little bit lower, I'm just gonna keep buying. That's going to be the nature of the bull market until the market tells you otherwise, that the top is in. There's no way you should be exiting your positions early. In fact, you have to be accumulating every time there's fear in the market. Okay, that's when you're going to make the most money. When there's fucking blood in the streets, that's when you go in with your fucking shovel and you sweep up all the corpses and you loot everything that you can. That's where you're going to make the most profit. Okay, I need a break. Give me 1 second, guys. I need a drink. Cheers, guys. Cheers to everybody that got in, okay? So right now, if you're in, congratulations. You got in. You should be very proud of yourselves. But for those that are not in the position right now, you're probably really scared of missing out, right? You're like, oh, I should have got in. My best advice to you is this, from a non-financial perspective, of somebody that probably wants to get into the market but missed out on it, right? What do you do if you miss out on it? Do you just buy now, right? Do you buy in a dip, right? The best advice I can give you is you have to split up your risk. There's risk of buying now because if you buy now, you've missed out on 20, 30% already. You might very well be catching a top, right? And if you're catching a top and it dips, you're fucked. So if you go in all in now, you might not be able to withstand the storm of a dip. So the best advice is for you to dollar cost average, okay? If you dollar cost average and you keep buying at intervals on strength and on dips especially, and on breakouts as well, and you keep sight of the long-term focus of crypto and the long-term potential of reaching massive all-time highs, your mentality and your bias is going to stay true. And what you buy today, as long as you can withstand these massive dips that will happen, right? All coins are going to drop 30%. We've seen coins drop 40, 50%. But if you can withstand these kinds of dips, right, while understanding that Bitcoin's going to keep continuing, altcoins are going to keep continuing as well. You're going to do probably a lot better than the average idiot that just ends up doing nothing at all, right? So make sure you capitalize on some profits here and there as well, but more importantly, keep adding to your position. All of my clients right now, all 26 clients of mine, are extremely happy with everything because yesterday I told them to fucking buy, and that's what they did. And I'm telling you guys that on the next dip, like, don't miss out on it, guys. It's gonna be so important. So if I take a look at Bitcoin right now, I'm expecting Bitcoin to probably break this all-time high before the end of the year. There's a lot of room. I think we're gonna finish off the very first subwave finally of everything breaking upwards, and altcoins are most likely gonna continue as well. And eventually Bitcoin's probably gonna get wrecked. There is gonna be a moment where Bitcoin wrecks the entire market. But right now, based off of fundamentals and technical analysis, we are not breaking down, okay? We ended up holding actually. If you take a look at the EMAs on the daily chart, the 20 EMA is actually holding right now. The daily chart just looks to be a fucking monster right now. And I think we're gonna keep continuing to the upside eventually very soon. So this momentum is very strong, guys. The 12-hour MACD has potential to cross over as well, right? On the daily close today, we're probably gonna end up crossing over to the upside. Okay, I don't wanna keep the stream too long, so I'm just gonna review to see if you guys have any questions, and I'm gonna go over some of the questions that you might have. Okay. Now, I was only looking at Arweave FF. I wasn't really looking at Arweave like to buy. I was just kind of like following it, okay? Yeah, Helena, it's the first link in the description that says the 60% off. Maverick, yes, I did trade $70 to $200 trades back then in 2016, 2017. And yeah, some days I'm making 50,000 a day now. But you know what? I don't spend the money, man. I don't care about materialistic things. I don't care about watches. I have one Rolex. You know, like I don't have a supercar. Yeah, sure, I live in a $2 million house, but I don't care about brand name clothes. I just want to fucking work. I just want to live in a ranch one day, in a farm with a bunch of animals, ride a damn horse, learn how to shoot a bow and arrow by a river somewhere, fucking goats, fucking sheeps, and sleep with chickens, and, you know, being woken up by a rooster pecking at my cock. You know, that's the dream life for me. Okay, so somebody, Vision of Tomo's like, somebody pump this guy full of meth. We need to keep him talking. Yeah, when some alts like Bao, S&W said it very well. When some alts drop by 25%, it's an amazing opportunity. Like you can't be scared in the bull market to buy. Like you can't be scared, man. Yeah, Matic has a really good chance to break all-time high. It's one of the #1 contenders for a layer 2, right? Combined with Arbitrum and Optimism, Manta is a really good coin, man. It's good to diversify. AVAX is like every coin is the same, guys. Like, whether you ask about Bitcoin or fucking DOT, doesn't matter. They're all the same shit, okay? Some have moved more than others, some have moved less, right? All that you need to really understand is that every coin did 5 waves. Waves 1 is done, waves 2 formed, found the bottom, and wave 3 is probably gonna go up. So if you ask about AVAX, I would be like, oh wow, it looks the exact fucking same as DOT. Like, you know, it doesn't really matter. They all look the same bullshit. They're all the same. Every coin, you know, every coin did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and, you know, there's probably gonna keep going. Every coin literally has the same structure. No coin has any different structure except for Superverse, maybe. So every coin did a 1, every coin did a 2, and a 3 is probably beginning. So whether you ask about Gala or you know, like AVAX, it's all the same shit, man, if you look at it from the bigger picture. Fuck Gala. Why would you want to bet on Gala, dude? Like, Gala, like, sure, it's good, but you got better coins to bet on longer term, like Superverse, you know? Like, Gala, sure, tokenomics is really good, but I'm not going to bet on a dinosaur, you know, that was so full of it, like, back in 2021, and so manipulated, right? Render and Ondo are doing very well. Like, Render had a major pump. Like, look at this weekly chart. The weekly chart bounced up 25%. You know, look at Ondo. Ondo's on fire. Ondo is one of the most bullish coins right now, right? Ondo's amazing. It bounced up 32% from that wick. You know what I mean? Like, it's so amazing. Mark Shepard asked me the other day, you talked about taking out 20% of your Bitcoin position. Yes, I'm talking about 20% of my Bitcoin position. Yes, which would be about $1.5 million. Not 20% of the profit, 20% of my position. I'd rather shift that. There's no point of me. When asked a really good question, when asked, do I have any strategy to grow a really small account? Yeah, like the first thing that you got to do to grow any small account, guys, is you have to be knowledgeable, right? You have to be knowledgeable. There's no magical answer that anybody can give you handed to you on a fucking silver platter with steps 1, do this, step 2, do this, step 3, do that, grow an account. You could grow an account. If it was that easy, everybody would be super rich. Every motherfucking doctor, lawyer, engineer, architect, anybody with a brain, with a university degree would be able to be super successful in crypto. But it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that because being very successful in day trading or in crypto, it requires more than just intelligence. It requires perseverance, it requires resilience, it requires emotional stability. And you especially have to work harder than the other person. So you have to be much more aware and informed than the next person. I mean, think about it. Like, you think people with a small account is gonna go into crypto and make a shit ton of money because they're gonna outperform guys like me and outtrade guys like me in the market? Fuck no. There's no way that an amateur is ever gonna get into crypto and outtrade a guy like me. It's not gonna happen. Maybe 1 out of 1,000 trades, they might beat me. But, you know, you look on the left, you look on the right, there's guys competing with you. And because it's such a hyperly competitive job, right? You have to be more knowledgeable and aware than the other guy. That's the first step, right? There's no magical secret strategy that you can use. Like, my strategies are so damn simple. that everybody can read it and understand it, but executing it is a completely different level, right? I share my strategies all the time. Short the fifth wave, look for bearishly diverging RSI, look for bearishly diverging MACD. I only short, if you guys have noticed, short term, but I only long on dips for the bigger picture, on the macro picture, right? So the strategies are very easy. Anybody can teach you it. You can go to ChatGPT. But the one thing that you've got to conquer to become hyper successfully well is making sure that you understand how to be disciplined and making sure you adhere to all of the strategies that you set forth for yourself. And these rules, it's what's going to govern you to be successful. And to be quite honest, if you have a small account, like I'm not just trying to sell something, right, guys? Like, don't take it the wrong way. The reason I have a Discord is to be active in the community. The reason I sell courses is because people value the work that I have, and it's worth it. You pay almost nothing for my content, and you get it back within a few weeks because of the quality of the content that I have. The truth is, you guys should join my Discord group. You will get top tier quality content and posts, and you're also going to get signals from the positions I take, and I'm very engaging with the group as well. So try to follow somebody that does really well, learn from them. That's going to be one of the first steps that you can take to do very well. Okay, how do I learn Elliott Wave? I read a few books I read a few books like, Robert Precher and AJ Frost or something like that. I can't remember. Principles of Elliott Wave Theory. I read a visual guide of Elliott Wave Theory, but mostly just trial and error, right? Trial and error is one of the first things that I did. Yeah. I appreciate that, ZD. ZD just commented, join the elite group. You'll definitely make your money back from his calls alone. ZD is a $1 million trader. And he's also one of the guys that I respect heavily. And he made something like $200,000-$300,000 last month just trading in the market in my Discord group. He's definitely a top G, man. Philakone, how do I master the mindset discipline? I'm going to... that's a long topic. Okay, let's look at some coins for you guys because I wanna get in some coins. Peanut, man, like if you're asking about meme coins, like okay, like you know what it is about meme coins? People think they have this magical formula of like knowing how the rotation is gonna be into a meme coin. The way that I see meme coins is like you fucked 100 hoes. Okay, like fucking bareback mountain style with no condom. Okay, like maybe a few of them you'll get some sexually transmitted infection from. Maybe a few of them you won't. Right? That's just how it is. It's like fucking as many hoes as you can and seeing which ones you won't get a disease from. That's literally how meme coins are right now. Okay, whether it's Peanut or Doge or Dog with hat, doesn't matter. Like you can, if you want to take on the risk. If you want to take on the risk of fucking a girl where you don't know if she has a disease or not, you're welcome to. But hey, you just might end up having a baby with her. You might end up being very happy with her. Literally, that's how a meme coin is, right? You never know. Stick your dick in the wrong hole. It might be a man. It might be a lady boy. That's how I see memes. That's why I don't touch memes. I don't trade memes. I don't do anything with memes because I understand the risk with it, right? So if you want to buy memes, by all means, buy like a random amount of memes, allocate a certain amount to your portfolio, assume the risk in case it goes down to nothing, right? But obviously some of the top memes are like Peanut, Dog with Hat, Doge, Shiba Inu, right? Pepe. Pepe is obviously a big one as well. So fuck memes, man. If you have a lot of money, you're not even going to be touching memes, trust me. Phil, can you afford a damn Starlink or better? What are you talking about, bro? My stream connection's fine. My stream connection right here says I got my 3 green bars. Castro, maybe your fucking internet sucks. You ever thought of that? I think my internet's fine. I got like a 1,000 megabit per second line here, right? What do I think of cake? Man, it's like, what the fuck is cake even? Is that like another meme coin? I think I made a lot of money on cake a few days ago. Cake is performing very well compared to the other ones, right? It did a really big move. I think I made like $80,000 on cake trading it. It's the same as every other coin, right? Can you guys tell me the difference between this coin that made 5 waves? I don't even look at the name. This coin that made 5 waves and it made a 50% retracement compared to a coin like DOT that made 5 waves with a 50% retracement. they're all the fucking same. It's kind of like going to a bar, having 15 shots of tequila, right? You're so fucking drunk, you can't even tell the difference between a 2 or a 10. Doesn't matter. At the end of the night, after 10 shots of tequila, they're all a fucking 10. Whether she's fat, whether she's skinny, doesn't matter. They're all 10s and they're all the same. Okay, that's how it is. Literally every coin is looking the exact same right now. Okay. XRP has more room to touch 1.8. I don't think so, man. It's not like the thing about right now the market is that every coin bounced. So there's not gonna be like a magical coin that's gonna end up correcting way more than other coins, unless there is something fundamentally flawed with it, right? Every single coin bounced, Bitcoin bounced, the total 3 market cap went very, very, oh shit, sorry guys, sorry, I shared my screen. There you go, sorry guys. Okay, there you go. Okay, so like if you take a look at like you know, XRP, it's not gonna correct, right, more than other coins, right? Because XRP is actually one of the most bullish coins out here because it barely retraced the 382 level, right? So other coins retraced 0.5 fib, but this coin didn't even get to 0.5. It got to 382, right? Yeah. So XRP is a really good pick, guys. Like you guys know XRP is like contending with Swift, right? They're really like, they're starting to make ground. I don't know what the, like, I don't know. Fuck, man, because of you guys, I'm down $10,000 now. I was up 45,000 or 55,000. Now I'm only up 45. You guys are making me lose money. So, ooh, I burped, sorry. I think that Bitcoin might have hit a short-term top. Like, you know, it might have. Like, this looks, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. Like short-term top, I don't care. So, Aether is one of the best coins, Maverick. Fuck, man, I love Aether. My lady, she carries a lot of Aether, man. My lady Emilia, she carries a shit ton of Aether. I fucking told Emilia to buy Peak. You know where she got in on Peak? She got in like at 20 cents. I'm not kidding. She got in on the dip. And like, because we came back to Turkey together, like around, when did we come back? I forgot. November the 1st, we came back. And then I told her to buy Peak, right? I told Emilia to buy Peak around here. She fucking put in so much. She's up like 200-300% on Peak. And Aether is the same thing, right? Aether is like Render, where Aether, like, but it's kind of a gimmick in a way, you know? It sounds great, Maverick, but it's kind of a gimmick in a way. I'll explain why it's kind of a gimmick, okay? Because it's like Aether is like geared towards people who want to make money but are kind of desperate, in my opinion. So what Render does, you guys know Render, right? Basically the #1 AI category utility coin, right? At $7 billion. I told everybody to buy Render, and now Render's at what? Render's fucking like, you know, it's done only like, it's done 200%, right? Render is a multi-billion-dollar market cap coin. But you guys understand why it is that at that price, right? It's because Nvidia is doing very well because of the boom of AI. It's not like Nvidia is, you know, selling video cards to more people lately and making $1 billion and being like a top 5 market cap company because they're selling to people like you and I. No, they're selling it to big companies like Render, where they focus on GPU processing power to clients, to companies, right? Mainly AI driven. So Render has warehouses with thousands and thousands of massive video cards that Nvidia sells them because they're selling processing power, right? They are centralized. But what Aether does is they do cloud. They do cloud GPU processing power. So see my computer here? I'm running like an XT RTX 7950 video card, like the best Radeon video card out. Basically the only video card out that supports my crazy ass 57-inch monitor at a 8K resolution at 240 hertz. So what Aether does is I can lend out the processing power of my video card right? So I can download their application, and if a company wants processing power, they can go to Aether and be like, yo, I wanna, get processing power from you. And then some Joe Blow like me puts my video card on the cloud so they can also use my video card as processing power. So it's kind of a gimmick in a way because, like would I ever do that? No, I would never fucking do that ever. Why? Because I don't need an extra $30, $40 a month, or 200. I don't need an extra $200 a month when I'm thinking, I'm like thinking in the hundreds of thousands or millions. I don't need $200 a month to borrow out my video card processing power. But if there's a guy that's at home, he's in high school, he's like a normal dude with a good computer that might want to do it, maybe he'll do it, right? So the way that Aether, it appeals to people like, a guy like me would never do it, you know what I mean? But maybe other guys in high school or college or, gamers that are not thinking like big figures, like they're gonna do it. So in a way, Aether is really good, but it's also a gimmick to me. That's why I don't have a lot in Aether. More in Peak. Peak is more of the ones that I would put a lot of my money in, right? Yeah, Manny, you could borrow $8,000. Just fucking come here and suck my dick. No problem. We'll make it a day. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding, Manny. I'm just joking. Don't take it so hard. I wouldn't let you do that to me. Not publicly, at least. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to sign off today. Okay, I'm gonna sign off and go chill. So my profits are just dwindling away now. I'm only at $41,000. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I was at $55,000, and because of this live stream, you guys made me lose $15,000. Fucking pissed off right now. I don't like that. But I think that Bitcoin might have reached a short-term top. Actually, a lot of coins might have reached like a short-term top. Like I'm talking about for today or tomorrow or the next few days. But I'm not gonna sell. You know why I'm not gonna sell? Because I would rather this $41,000, I would rather it like get back to zero, right? Zero, go ahead, go to zero. I don't mind. I would rather go to zero and break even than to miss out on like $300,000 profit very soon, right? So I'm not gonna sell anything. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep holding and I'm gonna keep adding more on dips, as you guys should as well. Okay, so thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you later. And don't forget, guys, if you like the video, okay, just hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the notifications button. I'm going to help you guys get to where you want to be. And make sure you sign up for my elite tier private trading Discord group to get I'm the only person in crypto that has a Discord group that announces every single one of his positions very transparently. There's not anybody else that does it. And they don't do it because they're not good enough. That's the truth, right? But I fucking do it. So I see you guys in my private Discord group. Check out the link below. Bam!